I've got a few links, I suppose. The most immediate one is that I carried out my PhD in University College Cork, finishing up this year, on the role of musical interactions in dementia care, in publicly funded care in the south of Ireland. I carried out a 4-year ethnography of care and interactions in community, and how the careful and sensitive design of digital musical technologies can help create community moments for people with dementia. So used a very participatory approach, very influenced by works such as Neil's, Jane Wallace's, John Vine's, who've all been here before last year. But beyond that, my granddad also had dementia, so I suppose that was the first in for me. I think the challenges are primarily communicative. I think that very often we frame dementia as a series of deficits that are all down to people's cognition and issues with their cognition. So we see an overwhelming focus on memory, executive functioning, planning, things like that. In fact, I think we should frame that gulf of experience as communication, and just communication changing as people's brain changes as we get older, and instead look to creative methods in order to kind of really explore how communication can change in dementia. So things like touch, which we've also heard a little bit about today, creative methods such as art, painting, things like that. So I think for me the biggest challenge is reframing communication in dementia. I feel really strongly about events like this because I feel like we're working in really difficult areas. So right now I'm supervising one of my first PhD students. His background is in computer science, and he's doing very, very difficult work with people with dementia, living in care, people sometimes in the middle or the moderate stages of the condition. And it's very easy to feel like you're not ready, you're not trained, you kind of find yourself sometimes in situations that have you questioning your ethics. So that would have been hugely useful for me during my PhD, and I think it's actually just having that community where you can come together and sense check the practices that you're carrying out with the community on the margins. I think that is what's really useful.